In this presentation, I'm going to show you how to install OpenLink's single-tier Express Edition drivers for DB2. I'll be working on a Mac OS X client operating system. Before I begin the install, I do want to point out that it's a good idea to have your evaluation or permanent license key somewhere on your Mac system. This will enable you to use our Installer's Browse feature to pick up and implement the license during the install process. This renders your driver ready for use as soon as the install completes. If you choose to obtain a license post-installation, use of the product will be delayed until that license is in place. That said, let's begin the install procedure. We want to double-click the disk image file that contains the product installer. Here, that disk image file will be mul6 edb2.dmg. I'm going to double-click that. The .dmg produces a meta package or .mpkg file. We want to double-click that. A splash screen and warning dialog will come up. We want to click the continue button on both elements of the installer. So click continue here, then again here. This is the README that ships with all of our products. We do recommend that you read over that. Click continue. Likewise, this is the software license agreement, and we do urge you to read over that as well. Then click continue. Provided that you actually agree with the terms of the license agreement, click the agree button. Select the destination volume for your DB2 driver. Click continue. You can use the change install location button to install your Express Edition driver to a non-default location. If you're new to use of OpenLink software, I do suggest that you go with the default and just click the install button like I'm doing here. Installation does require administrative rights on your box, so you do want to provide your administrative username and password. Click OK. Give the product some time to install. Product is installed. At this point, we do need to look for the license dialog. It can pop under things, so you may want to minimize or close windows if the license dialog isn't immediately visible. And here it is. This dialog provides you with two options. If you do not have an OpenLink permanent or evaluation license key ready to hand, you can click the Try or Buy License button. That will bring you to the OpenLink site where you can obtain the type of license that you want and need. If you have an existing license, you can just click this button and browse for it on the operating system so that the installer can pick it up and license the product. If you're not sure whether or not you have an OpenLink license file on your box, the dialog does provide the name of the license file that it's looking for. Here we see that we needed a file named ee_db2_lt.lic, and that file is right over here on my desktop. So we can use the existing license button to browse for that license. It's going to be in Users, Nitristica Desktop, there it is, and we can just choose it. At this point, the product is installed, licensed, and ready for use. This concludes this lesson.